Technical analysis video part 2. So just a continuation on the theme yesterday. It was the euro dollar, the bearish ABCD. Yeah, there's reasons why the dollar is doing well fundamentally. So just have a look at that, the stimulus package and things like this. And the euro is going to suffer against a strong dollar because we look at the sentiment. I know the euro basket's a strong buy, but so is the dollar. And what would you rather put your money on? Look at it technically. It's quite bearish. We've got a bearish channel, which is your shift channel, got the descending pitchfork. So what I think might happen is that we might see a bounce here at 108.69 and then a potential break. But even if it breaks the pitchfork, it still needs to contest this diagonal, and that's going to be quite strong resistance. So, and this will remain true, this bearish ABCD sequence, as long as that holds 115.70. Seems like a long time ago since we were that high, but yeah, just keep an eye on the sentiment bubbles, and that will really help. So just to wrap up from yesterday, really, and I'll use these same charts every day for the week, and we can see how it progresses. But I think we might see a bounce here and a break on this triangle potentially. So the pound dollar, I can't show you any other time frames for this because it looks really weird the way it's formatted. So the daily does look okay. The hourly and the 4 hourly just looks really weird. So I'll just stick with the daily. Discontinuation from yesterday. This would be your support at 122.88 and your resistance at 125.07. Resistance at 126.34 and support at 120.66. So the reason why that's a double support is that you've got this shift channel. That's that angle there is calculated from those 2 points, and that's how this is your support. And it hits the 61.8 diagonal fib. So that would be a strong support. If that breaks, then it'd be pretty bearish because it will break the channel, and we're in a descending pitchfork anyway. So it just continues the theme, and we can, we can come down here, and potentially this is your support there at 113.19. This is a long way away. So do the euro pound. This is a new one from yesterday. So if you remember, there was a bullish ABCD. So this still needs to hold. It's slightly strangely formatted with the pitchfork. So have to forgive that. There's your line there. So 8833. That needs to hold, or it cracks the sequence. So we've got a weak euro and a weak pound. So that lines up for a strong dollar. So just keep an eye on that level there. That needs to hold. If it breaks, then we've got 8767 and 8714. So potentially down here, that'd be your shift channel support, and it lines up with some fib extensions too. So it's a bit of a strange looking chart, that one, but just keep an eye on that level. That's your red zone support on the ABCD, and that needs to hold. That can't break. So Aussie, this was a good one because I was saying how it was going to be a sell around about here. And so we've got a bearish dragon, which is essentially the diagonal break, and then there. See, so if you were to sell this, that would be your stop loss at 6101, and it can come all the way down. So what this dragon will do, it will form a harmonic where the D point where you buy, it will be an extension of one of these zigzags. So you can go like this. So there we go. There would be your target there for the Australian dollar, US dollar. There's your 161 using XABC. So that's your BC zigzag. That's the 161 from the BC. So you target that. That's an idea. Or you could use this one there. And then that's a slightly higher projection for your target at 59.92. And don't forget to look at the stop loss clusters as well. So that's a good one. That worked out well, and the Euro USD was worked out too. So this is the one that went out to the public chat. So we've got a descending pitchfork, and this is the IC market spike, so just ignore that. So what will probably happen now is that we're going to see price follow this pitchfork, So you can see 1600.04. Your support here is 1545, 1518, 1491. No resistance at the moment. It hasn't calculated it. Likewise, we can do a channel here. So anything below that, well, you get the idea. So yeah, there'd be strong resistance in here, and then some support here. So I'm glad it's moved out of its consolidation. It was very frustrating to watch. So also note the SLC as well. That ties up to what I was saying earlier. So keep an eye on the stop loss cluster. Dollar yen. So we've got the shift channel break. At that point, you would have bought. This is 76.4 support. There's your resistance there, which is 100%. 109.97, 106.13. So yeah, we've got like a descending sort of channel there, the pitchfork, but we have broken that shift channel, which is the dotted line. That's a tricky one, perhaps up to here. Look at the risk on, risk off, the risk calculation. That will help. And we've got US data coming out later, which is supposed to miss. So this might be impacted, I'd imagine, if it's not priced in already. Aussie yen. So same as yesterday, really. Nothing much has changed. Descending pitchfork, descending channel. This is your diagonal from the 27th of December. If you remember the video from yesterday, there we go. So there's your support. This is your resistance at 66.53, and then your support at 65.49. Potentially here, it might break this diagonal. If so, we're going to see some heavy selling again. Kiwi dollar, another good one that we highlighted yesterday was the sell opportunity. If you look at the bubbles, we've got the Kiwi as a strong sell and the dollar as a strong buy. There's the level that you would have exited with your red zone resistance at 60.73. Obviously, you want to calculate your risk reward for 3 times minimum to what you're prepared to risk. So whatever the entry was to that, it needs to be 3 times. And see how it's done in 3s. So if you were to use this soup, which I recommend, then you'd probably target down here. So your resistance is, it's 50, 59, 59, 58, 52, 57, 44. So this is your sequence there. It's the bearish-Gartley. That's calculated from Fibonacci, and that's how that's projected. It's all very clever. I didn't draw that. It's done it automatically. Kiwi yen. Potentially we're going to see some support here, I think, at 63.79. There's your natural channel there from the lower low, and then that's projected support. It's an ascending pitchfork, but I think we might see a test of this. Again, look at the Kiwi, the New Zealand dollar bubble. Look at its size and its location on X and Y. And we do DAX, and these are the 2 new additions. So we got this broke the diagonal. Keep an eye on 101.39 and 9523. I've got a very high definition display here, so it's hard to see the numbers. 9264. So above that would be quite bullish. It might come down to test it, and especially if it's above 101.39, and that's going to be quite good. And we see how we didn't come quite close to testing it. That's going to be an important level. And again, look at the sentiment and stuff, and FXCM. And then we've got the Dow Jones Industrial Index average. So got descending pitchfork there. It's a slightly skewy one. Resistance 23034 and 20635. I might just see if there's a better looking chart on the 4-hourly. No, see, everything's very skewy because of the way that the markets have been. This month's been an absolute nightmare. So I guess I could do daily. It might not look any better. Okay, daily's not too bad. So zoom out. Right, so you've got support 19,474. If you'd have bought there, you'd have done quite well. Obviously, when it came down, it was very uncertain, and I wouldn't have blamed you for not buying. And check the risk calculation now on the spreadsheet. That'll come in handy. So you've got some strong resistance at 24063 and 23249, 76.4 there, 71,815, 61.8, and that's that level there, which I just said. So maybe we'll see a test of this shift channel low, which is basically the higher high. So we came quite close to 30,000 up there, and that's where things start to get a bit crazy. So that channel there is projecting support resistance there. So just a 10-minute video. I'll do these every day. I won't try and make them any longer than 10 minutes, obviously, because time's of the essence and stuff. So have a good day, and yeah, good luck, and I'll speak to you soon.